Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So as you can see, today we have a scarf project and I'm going to show you a triangle scarf in awesome colors. So you see here all kinds of pink and reddish. So it's a nice size. It's about 160 centimeters on the longer side. And then you can see that it's pretty light as well. So there's a lot of holes in here. This is 100 grams. So one spool is what I needed. So wool, hook, and the instructions are incoming. So here's the mega color from Rico Design, and you see on here we start with a really bright red and then we kind of move on to the lighter colors. So we have 100 grams, 250 meters, 80% acrylic, 20% wool, 5 to 6 millimeters for hooks or needles, and I will be using my 9mm one, so it's a bit bigger. And I already got the middle out of here. So I really like these spools where you can actually take the middle out, and that way it kind of all stays in place as you work. So yeah, let's find the beginning and we can get started. Okay, so you can see here the structure of the yarn itself. So it has 3 tiny threads that actually build the big thread together. And one changes at a time, so one thread changes at a time, and that's how we get this lovely color gradient, which you're going to see as we work on our scarf even better. But yeah, you can kind of see how it's getting lighter and lighter and or darker and darker, and on the outside it's really bright. So anyway, that's the wool. Let's get started right away. Okay, good. So let's do a couple of chains. So we're just kneading this around our fingers. Oh, and actually this matches my nail polish perfectly, which is a coincidence, but it's a really cool one. So we're going through. There we go. Okay, so let's do 4 chains to start with. So then we're going to do a yarn over, go into the first one, and we're going to do a treble. Then another treble right next to that. And after that, another one. Oops, this slipped a little bit. Let me try that again. Okay, so we have 3 trebles. Here we have the chains to replace them, and then that's going to be the space for our next row. And on here, you can see the rest of our trebles that we just did as our first row. So now we need another one to finish. So we're doing this last one simply to mimic the beginning that we had. So yeah, you can see here the structure that we have. So now we're going to start the second round or row with 4 chains again. Then we're going to turn, and then we're going to do a treble right there into the first spot we see. And we're again going to do 3 trebles total into the same spot. So you can see here we're basically starting with the 4 chains and then 3 more trebles. Then we're doing 1 chain here to skip this pack on the bottom, and then around the chains that we actually started with in the last row. So here this little bow is where we're again doing 3 trebles. Then a chain and another treble to end with. Okay, so I'll show you the mirror version basically from the beginning. So we started with some chains, then 3 trebles, then the middle chain, and then again 3 trebles here. And then we have the last spot where we basically go through in our next row. So this is what it looks like for now. So let's again do the next row, 4 chains for the height and turn. Yarn over and 3 trebles. after that comes a chain, and then again the 3 trebles. So this was here in the middle again. And then a chain to skip, and then we're again finishing with 3 chains. Oh, 3 trebles, a chain, and another treble. And our row number 3 is done, so I'll show you the structure here because you can see it more nicely. We have the 1, then the 2, and here 3 on top. So you're always going to have the same number of packs as the row you're actually doing. So that's how you know you're right on track with your project. So this is how it's also expanding. So we're always doing 1 more box on here, and you can see that here. The chain actually at the end serves as a little space where you can basically start your next box in the next row. So that's how we kind of make that a little bit more loose and looking better. So yeah, basically what we're gonna do is here, again, the 4 chains we're gonna use for the trebles, and we're always doing 1 chain and 3 trebles. Yep, that's it. So let's do that a little bit, and then I'll show you what I have. So I'll also show you how the colors are developing throughout the entire scarf, so as I work on it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll be back as soon as I have a bit done. Okay, so here are the colors that are left for now. So I did quite a bit for now. I'm still at the beginning though, and you can see here on the yarn itself how the color changes. So I want to show you, here we have a little knot that basically changes the colors. So that's how they change it. They basically tie a knot and continue with another different colored piece. So yeah, after that, more and more are going to change to a much brighter color, and that's the color that we have here on the outside, on the very outside. Here you have an example how they showed you what kinds of different shades they have. So you could have done it this way, or as we did it a little bit differently, but still that's the color gradient that you get. Okay, so let's continue for a little bit. I want to do the color change with you. There we go. And the cool thing is you won't even notice the color change as you work, so there's no difference in yarn other than the visual, of course, but it's not going to be an issue for you. There we go. So let's continue with the next row. So you see that we do have a little bit bigger scarf than we did at the beginning. Okay, so I almost have everything done, so I just have a little bit more. I'm just finishing this row so that I can show you the entire scarf. Okay, that's good. Let's pull this out a little bit. And yeah, I'm pretty much done already, so I'm going to shorten the end thread. There we go, then pull a little bit. And that's pretty much it. So you can see the color here. We're gonna weave that in, and also of course the beginning yarn in the much lighter color here that we did. So that's all you have to do after you're done. And you can see the lovely colors. I'm just gonna try and show you all of them from the lightest to the brightest. And yeah, I measured it so that I can also tell you the size. So the longest side on here is 160 meters, so a pretty nice size. And yeah, we have here, I'm going to show you one more time the colors, or not the colors, but the description of the actual yarn. So we have here 100 grams and 250 meters. So yeah, it's pretty light, looks great. Here's just a little preview of the entire thing. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to shoot a thumbs up if you did. You can also subscribe to our channel to stay updated with our other videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye!